Alright guys, what's going on? I want to make this quick little video. I've had this question come up quite a few times. Not so much on YouTube, but I've had different people come and ask me, hey Jack, how do you change line, or how do you add line? Because a lot of people want to know, because I run braid on almost every one of my reels for a main line, because for the simple fact that braid, it doesn't degrade like mono or fluorocarbon or anything like that. So I don't spool my entire reel with fluorocarbon or mono or copolymer or whatever it is I'm using. I like to leave some braid on there for, I don't know if you call it a backing or just a filler, or however you want to call it. But anyway, it's getting off topic. What I want to share with you is an easy way, or one of the easiest ways I found to do this. You take your rod right here, just whatever rod you're going to use, and the bait that you have tied on, if you have one tied on. If you don't, then I guess you don't have to worry about it. But you take your bait and you just cut it off. Once you cut it off, you want to leave your line through all the guides, through the eyelet of the reel. You want to just leave it on there, and I'm going to show you why in just a second. So take your new line, and this is what I like to do. This is Seaguar & Vizx 20-pound fluorocarbon. So I like to pull my line out of the box and then put the reel back in the box. This gives you enough weight to where you don't have to have anything to keep your line tight when you're reeling it on. This will do it right here. So you take your line and you pull enough slack out that you're gonna tie it to the line that you already have. So I'm gonna tie these two together. I use a dod knot. That's just what I personally use. I like it. It's a real small knot. It goes through the guides real easy. It doesn't get hung up. I am not going to show you the dod knot because I already have a video about it that I've already done. But what I will do is, if you don't know what it is, I'll link it in this video. So I'm going to put you on pause for just a second while I tie this knot. Alright, so once you get done tying your knot, whichever knot you want to tie, you don't have to tie the knot that I use. It's the smallest and easiest one I found to tie. You know, a lot of people like to use the FG knot or uni to uni or whatever. I like this one just because it's so small and compact. But once you have your knot tied, your line is still run through all your guides. Nothing's changed other than me tying this knot. So I'm going to stand up for a second. Alright, let this get out of the way. Alright, so once you have your line tied, I like to get my line even on the spool. So what I'll do is I don't hold a lot of tension. You just start reeling it in. And the line's still in the box. So I just start reeling it in. Reel it all the way through all the guides. Once you get to this point, let me pull some slack. Alright, so once you get to this point where your knot is right here, about to go through the eyelet of the reel. Alright, so just carefully reel that knot through the eyelet. Once it passes, grab it. So all you gotta do is grab it and pull some slack. So all you gotta do is just pull slack. Once you have the slack pulled, and this is if you're gonna strip your old line off. I'm not, so I'm just gonna pull it right back through. But if you were gonna strip your old line off, you just grab it and pull your slack. Just so you have enough slack to tie back to the spool. And once you have enough slack pulled, you just take your scissors and cut it. You have all this line hanging out already through all your guides and the eyelet of your reel. So you don't have to worry about if you missed a guide or anything like that. It's already through there. So once you cut it, you have a hole to your braid. This line is no longer attached. So you just click your bell and just start pulling your braid. Or whatever line you have on there that you want to take off. You just start pulling it. Pull it off. Once you get it off, you already have your line through the eyelet. Just tie it to the spool and start reeling it on. It's just that simple. A lot of people like to make this a lot more difficult than what it really is. I like to make things simple. So I'm gonna finish reeling this fluorocarbon on here. And I'm gonna put the camera down here so you can see what I'm doing with this box. Give me just a second. So with the spool still in the box and the line coming out of one of the corners, all I'm going to do is just reel it. And it's giving me enough tension to where I don't have to hold the line. And I just reel it off as much as I want. This is the rod I'm going to use for flipping docks, so I'm just going to make sure I have enough to flip. That ought to be good. Right there. Now all I have to do is cut it. I'm gonna cut it, with a little bit hanging out of the box, like that. And now it's ready, like that. Now it's ready for the next time. So now I have my brand new fluorocarbon, already through the guides, already through the eyelet, on the spool, and it took, including tying the knot, maybe 6 minutes. It's just that simple, guys. If you liked the video, man, hit that thumbs up, share it. I need the exposure. If you liked the video, hit that thumbs up and hit the subscribe button while you're hitting the thumbs up. It's right there by it. Appreciate you guys watching. See you tomorrow.